words worth passing on. Now, I want to share something with you. You might have kids or grandkids who seem a little lost sometimes. Maybe they are stressed about work. Maybe they are unsure about their future. Maybe they just seem tired in a way you cannot quite fix. If they ever come to you feeling that way, maybe you could tell them this. You do not need to have life all figured out today. Most of us never did. Just keep showing up. That is more than enough. Sometimes they do not need advice. They just need to know someone believes in them, and who better than you? You could also tell them. The world changes fast, but kindness never goes out of style, and it never will. Be good to people, work hard, and never forget where you come from. And if they ever say life is too hard, you might gently remind them. Life was different back then. Not harder, not easier, just different. And we figured it out. You will too. These are not just words. They are the same values you have lived by your whole life. Passing them on is one of the greatest gifts you can give. I met a grandmother who told me she texts her granddaughter every morning. Just a simple message. Good morning, sweetheart. Grandma loves you. She said her granddaughter once told her. Grandma, those texts are the first thing I read every day. They just make the day feel a little lighter. See, technology changes, but love still travels the same old way, straight from heart to heart. Now, you might wonder why I'm here on Heart Together Nest Radio. When I came back, the world felt strange, but soon I realized the heart of people has not changed one bit. 160 years ago, folks laughed, cried, loved, and got lonely, same as today. So I figured maybe it is time I live as an ordinary grandpa. When I was younger, I carried a heavy load. Now, I just want to share stories and listen to yours. That is when I found Heart Together Nest Radio, a quiet place that shares small, warm stories of everyday life. No glitter, no noise, just kindness. And that kindness reminded me of what truly matters: sincerity, compassion, and warmth. Those things never go out of style. From now on, I will be here often, telling little stories of what it is like to live in this new America as just Grandpa Abe. Before I go, I want to tell you about something I will share next time. It is a story from long ago, back when I was young and the world felt both terrifying and full of possibility. Someone once asked me, Grandpa Abe, did you ever have someone special? I smiled and told them honestly, I sure did. My very first love. The kind that stays with you even when decades pass. Even old men like me can still smile remembering the people who made their hearts warm. It happened on a spring day in Illinois. The prairie grass was swaying in the wind, and the sky was so blue it almost hurt to look at. I was just a young man then. No title, no fame, just a heart full of hope and a head packed with dreams. But that is a story for next time. So, my dear friends, thank you for listening today. I have traveled 160 years to share this cup of coffee with you, and I would say it was worth every minute. If this story touched your heart, please press that little thumbs up button. It is the modern way of saying thank you for being here. And in the comments, I would love to hear your stories. What memories do you carry from the old days? What smells, what songs, what moments stay with you. Tell me about your first car, your first color TV, the folks who shaped who you are. Do not just leave an emoji. Leave a real story, one with a little grease, a few tears, and plenty of warmth. If this brought a smile to you today, share it with someone else. Warm stories are like a good cup of coffee. They are always better when shared. So until next time, stay healthy, stay kind, and keep your hearts together. This is Heart Together Nest Radio, and I am your ordinary Grandpa Abe. Thank you, my friends. I am real glad we got to share this time together.